kitchen table talk. Brah! Wah! Rah! Za za za! I have one. Ha! I have two. Wah! I have three. Ah! Ka. Is we live? Tap tap. We are live and here for the shits. Can you play the track? Can you play the track? Oh, hello. Hola, ¿qué tal? Make sure the titties are really, yeah. Really in there. And the audience. Yeah. Clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. Sex sells, sex sells, sex sells. Yes. Yes. Over. The Queens of Brussels. It's the first generation. 7 years from now, there'll be generations to come. Y'all have been tried for a lot of times. New girls have tried to come for you. New girls have called you fake ballroom. They've called you out by your name. 7 years from now, y'all be still standing. Y'all be mothers and fathers and whatevers. Oh, wow. Stanley, you good? You good? Yeah. Stanley's giving. Hello, hello. You may not see me, but you can surely hear me. My name is Zelda Fitzgerald, and I represent the iconic House of Ninja. We are here today at the Ballroom Kitchen Table Talk, and the Brussels Ballroom Kitchen Table Talk to be precise. We're here today, and we're just going to share a little bit of our experience, a little bit of our thoughts, a little bit of our feelings. Today we were also invited by Leaving Dakota. Also by Nyege Nyege Festival, all the way in, where are they? Uganda? Uganda, yes. So yeah, just a little cute hey, hi, bye. Before we introduce you to this beautiful collection of children, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the beginnings of ballroom, short. 1867, Harlem Renaissance, Langston Hughes, the Parade of the Fairies, huge spectacle of colors, 6,000 black people dressed as women, dressed as men, cross-dressers, in-dressers, overdressers, all came together in the name of expression, in the name of freedom. This was the era that we also saw a lot of poets come out. We saw a lot of writers come out, a lot of artists come out, and they would all gather together in Harlem and show their best outfits. Okay, so they show the outfits. At a certain point, you want a prize because your outfit doesn't have to go unnoticed. Bam, it turns into a ball. Who has the best look? Who has the best vibe? Who has the best attitude? All right. As per usual, when black people create shit, or when POCs create shit, white people tend to, like to grab it. So what happened, by the time we got to 1960, ballroom was already white. The drag culture was already white. And yes, drag culture came out of the Harlem Renaissance. It was already white. And the black queens that were there had to paint their faces white to be able to participate. If you YouTube the queen, Crystal LaBeija, 1969, said, "I am done. I have a right to show my colors. That bitch had nothing on me. That bitch is not beautiful. Her makeup looked terrible. Horrible." This was the moment that she said, that Crystal LaBeija said, "I am over it." And her friend Lottie LaBeija said, "You know what, bitch? We need to start doing our own shit. We need to start throwing our own balls again. And we're going to throw a ball under the name of LaBeija." Because Crystal used to be called La Bella Asia. She had an Asian look, and the Latinas would always call her La Bella Asia. The indigenous South Americans, because I have to be very correct when I say this, right? The indigenous South American queens would always call her La Bella Asia, La Bella Asia, La Beja, La Beja, La Beja. So here we go, 1972, the first ever La Beja ball, the first ever drag house, that is also now the first ever ballroom house. History, history, history. We then go, we move on. Bam, 1992, Paris is Burning comes out, and Willie Ninja says, I want to make the real Paris burn. And guess what? Years later, the real Paris is truly burning, and ballroom is world motherfucking wide, and also here today in Brussels with these motherfucking first generationals representing it, paving the way, trailblazing it with a little bit of help of myself, my mother, Lysandra Ninja, Nikki Gorgeous Gucci, Perry, and all the others that have helped us out during this path. All right, so that was history. Then we are going to a little bit of like, who are you? What are you? What are you about? What is your life about? What are you giving? Introduce yourself, darling. Oh, and don't forget, spritz your microphone, girl, because it's still coronavirus. Spritz your microphone with your alcohol. You have a little bit of, yep, spritz the fuck out of it. Yep, spritz, bitch. Bam, ooh, child. She's giving performance. Ooh, child.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Mama.
Hello, darling.
Thank you for inviting me here. I'm Amore Davelo.
Hello.
And yeah, I start here, like I live in Antwerp, and I start here, I met you guys, and I feel very honored to be here with you, and I know, I respect the culture. I always know, and I will always defend that it's a black culture.
Mood.
Period.
Period.
And you accept me here, and that's why like I feel very happy to be part of this. I realized about ballroom because my little sister, she's a trans, non-binary, and yeah, she was like in this community, yeah, Inti Davila, and she was telling me like, okay, I feel like this and like that. I'm struggling with my identity and stuff like that, and I wanted to understand her. So she was like, I know you grew up in a really whitewash environment with, you know, like white rich guys because I studied classical ballet. And I was always feeling like I wasn't part of this, you know, of that. So yeah, it was really healing for me to find a space like that. And when she brought me there in Paris, I was gagging and I was like almost crying because I was feeling, wow, I'm not that strange guy. I'm not that indigenous South American guy that is dealing with his life surround white, rich kids, you know? And also, I wanted to express myself because I feel queer and I feel like I want to do more things and I want to be surround people of color or people like me, you know, with different struggle, but at least we can relate with each other. So yeah, that's how I discovered this.
What's your category?
Vogue Femme, yeah.
Vogue Femme, let's go. Okay, yeah. Pass the mic.
Thank you.
My daughter. My daughter, my daughter, my daughter. Child, coronavirus is motherfucking real.
I mean, we're very much in the same bubble, though. But
yeah, like very much. It's all a family. We live in the same house.
In the same house.
COVID-19.
Yes.
Your category, your ballroom name.
My name is Lilith 007. Category is European runway, soon to be sex siren. Confirmed sex siren.
Go off, sus.
Yes. Yeah, working on it right now. But like, yeah, the first time I was introduced to the ballroom scene was actually through the like iconic documentary Paris is Burning. Funnily enough, it was a white cis hetero guy who introduced me to that. But like 3 years later, I just came to the workshops and like was literally saved by this environment because it was just like, you know, like sisterhood, brotherhood, love,
familyhood,
belonging. And for the first time, my body as a black woman had a place in which it could exist without having to always make excuses for itself. So that was also very transformative, and yeah, I'm totally hooked on that shit right now. So like, I can't wait for Corona to pack its bags and for us to, you know, like, just get on that shit because we're storming that shit and it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over.
The spritzer. Sprush, 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 sprush. Y'all good out there? Y'all living? We have a whole motherfucking crowd outside, girl. Getting their life, having their looks. You'll see them when we have the set. Maybe you'll see them during the talk. But handing the mic over to my sister, my baby sister.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Nyege Ninja. Yeah. Yes. You know the vibes. Ninja. Aha. Yeah, I'm walking Femme Queen Realness, representing for the trans girls. And soon to be Subsaharan. I don't know yet. Yeah. And I'm a sex worker, and I'm trans, and I'm black, and whoever doesn't like it, kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. Yes!
Thank you.
You got braids today. Giving very Brady bunch.
Hi, I'm Jaya, 007. My English is so terrible, so
Dis en français, c'est possible
I'm
pour
gonna
dire en
continue
français,
in
ouais.
French. Alors, Jaya, 007. Alors, moi, j'ai rencontré la ballroom scene, on va dire, parce que elle m'attendait, on va dire, parce que j'ai eu du mal dans ma vie énormément à me sentir accepté, que ce soit à l'école, dans des pays, dans des communes riches, avec beaucoup de personnes blanches, donc qui avaient leur propre style de vie très blanche, très riche, et moi qui venais plutôt des pauvres quartiers, et du coup, pour moi, quand je voyais les personnes comme moi, en général, elles tournaient très mal, elles allaient souvent dans des gangs, et c'était souvent des gangsters, des trucs dans le genre. Et comme j'ai jamais voulu devenir comme ça, et que j'ai toujours su que j'étais gay, je me suis jamais vraiment senti à l'aise avec les gens autour de moi. Et quand j'ai découvert la ballroom scene, je me suis dit, waouh, comment ça se fait que j'ai perdu tout ce temps de ma vie, et comment ça se fait que j'ai pas vu ça avant, surtout, parce que ce qu'il y a dans la ballroom scene, c'est vraiment l'amour, le love, et comment s'épanouir personnellement et s'émanciper personnellement, devenir qui on veut être, devenir comme on veut être, tout en étant très bien avec les autres qui nous supportent aussi, parce que c'est vraiment une famille finalement, et du coup c'est comme ça que j'ai rencontré la ballroom scene, et ça m'a vraiment propulsé à travailler à fond pour y rentrer, et grâce à For All Queens, j'ai vraiment réussi à évoluer et ma technique, et aussi à apprendre beaucoup de l'histoire de la ballroom, parce que c'est vraiment une histoire de communauté, c'est vraiment quelque chose qui m'a pris le cœur, et qui m'a fait me rappeler en fait que j'étais pas seul, et qu'il y avait aussi des personnes qui vivaient aussi des choses parfois plus dures, et qu'on était une famille tous ensemble.
Hi everyone,
Hello.
I'm Stanley, known as Stanley Ninja, but I would like people to name me as Shadibu Ninja now, and not Stanley anymore. But I'm a dancer, I'm from France, Paris. I met ballroom in 2017 via La Sandra Ninja. Well, it was quite a surprise, because I've been all my childhood rejecting this side of me that is being different, because people were already attributing me as someone who were gay, as someone who was different, and I was struggling with thinking, why would people name me or already know me without actually knowing me? And then one day I did this dance practice in Saint-Quatre, and I saw La Sandra, and I just went there because I don't know why, the vibe, the energy attracted me. So I just went there not knowing who they were, and I just felt like safe. I felt like I was familiar to the people, to the energy, to the way they were talking, to the way they were looking at you, and I just went with with the flow, and I said, like, can I try? And I tried, and then since that I'm in, and I've never encountered such a space where you feel you belong, and that you feel you are not someone that is outside the society, but you feel like deeply present and deeply existing, you know. And that's why I'm there, and because it's offering me kind of a family that also I have by the side, but I don't know, it's something else that I cannot explain, because I can say a lot of things to these people, which is the Ninjas family, that I cannot with my biological family, for instance. And for me, that was the most surprising, but also the most beautiful, because I felt that I was belonging, and that, yeah, that's it. For me, it was this sense of belonging was the most crazy and important things, which is also part of the Paris is Burning at first, when you see those kids that are from the street, and they literally they have no family because they have been rejected, and that's what attracted the most, because more that than the balls itself or that the dance, but the thing of like belonging and being with these people and trust them and having this respect at first. So that's what ballroom means to me, I would say, and that's how I met it.
Okay, so y'all talk about belonging, family, safety, growing, all of that. Okay, but should we get into it? No, let's not. Who are your favorite people in ballroom? Who are your inspirations? Who do you Google or YouTube when you feel down? Or who do you YouTube when you feel up or you want to learn something? Give me names. Give me names. Aya has one spritz. Also in the mic, yes. In the mic, on the mic, over the mic. Oh shit, she's giving sex siren. Sex siren.
No. But yeah, for me, my inspirations are like Kelly Gorgeous Gucci.
Ooh, here for the shits?
Waiting for my downfall.
Yes! Y'all bitches don't support me.
No, I love her when I want to have a key and like just laugh a bit and be like, girl, you're right. That shit that happened to me ain't that much. I just watched Kelly Gorgeous Gucci. But my really inspirations are like Lena Miyake Mugler.
Ex-Miyake Mugler.
Ex-Miyake Mugler. Gorgeous. That girl. And in my house, I would say my mother, Lysandra, of course. The girl who built the whole scene here in Europe.
Yes.
And also Mystic Ninja and Yubaba Ninja. Those are crazy for me. Yeah. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Don't forget to spritz. Child, we're making it work. We're making it wet. We're making it work.
For me, it's more a general thing. It's just that, as you said, like it's a female figure, and like it was brought up by female figures. And for me, just for the way that they keep on keeping on pushing the scene, and just the way they just keep on bringing the looks and bringing the fantasy. I would say, like, overall, the femme queens, whether they walk or not, actually, because the ones around us actually feed me as much as the ones that are actually walking.
Shout out to Yana.
Shout out to Yana, yeah. And in runway specifically, but just for one specific ball, it was Ivy Balenciaga who brought me really a lot, yeah. And yeah, that's about it.
Y'all are allowed to clap. Y'all can clap, interact. Clap, bitches, clap.
So I have no words to say how grateful I feel with Lysandra Ninja, like on the top. And Nikki Gorgeous Gucci also, her kindness, her beauty, the way that she treats people, it's amazing. And yeah, Leomi also, because I know it's like a huge inspiration for me. It was the first person that I talked with in the ballroom community, and it was like, for me, it was amazing. And yeah, to see her also performing in the way that she performs and all the statements that she has done is crazy. And I would say also Jal Joshua, knowing her personal life, and yeah, I feel very inspired by her.
Cool. All right. I'm not going to ask everyone the same question. We're just going to move it up.
Yeah, Kia La Bella, of course.
Ex La Beja. Shout out to Kia. Shout out to Kia.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. So you talked about your inspirations a little bit. And before I started the talk, I talked about the fact that also this talk will be handy for next generations to come, you know? We started this thing here in Brussels, and we're fresh in. 2019 was our first ball. 2018 was our first workshop. Yeah, the girls are very fresh. But we're here to stay. We're not going anywhere, so there will be future generations coming. If you could say something, it's a question you should normally ask at the end, but I'm going to ask it now. If you could say something already now to the future generations to come, what would you like to share, Jaya?
In French, sorry. Si je pourrais dire quelque chose pour les futures générations, ce serait de ne pas se précipiter, donc de ne pas vouloir aller trop vite, et surtout de bien écouter les personnes qui sont présentes depuis plus longtemps dans la ballroom scene, parce que ce sont les mentors, ce sont les personnes qui ont vu, vécu et fait plus de choses que toutes les autres que vous pourrez rencontrer. Et surtout pratiquer en fait, pratiquer énormément, et surtout toujours se remettre en mémoire que cette danse, ce n'est pas qu'une danse, c'est une communauté, c'est une manière de vivre, et elle est faite pour pouvoir, j'ai envie de dire rendre hommage, mais en même temps j'ai envie de dire pour pouvoir donner du support aussi aux personnes trans, aux personnes qui vivent des choses plus différentes, des personnes trans noires qui vivent des choses plus différentes et plus compliquées que même une personne gay, que même un mec cis lambda ou une meuf cis. Pour moi, c'est ce que je voudrais dire aux jeunes futurs vogueurs, si je peux dire ça.
Don't be afraid to really speak up in the mic. You can just like.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wah.
Rah.
What are you going to say?
Stanley, you want to say something?
Give it to Stanley.
Well, he said kind of everything, but I would say to imperatively learn the history. That would be my first phrase. Learn the history, and watch. Go to balls. Watch what's happening. Watch what people are saying. Talk with the people. Know their experiences. Go out with them outside, like not just in a ball, but live with the people. Live as we live, the culture. I would say that for me that's the most important to in order to build a relationship, in order also to build your life in that culture and in that and with these people. So yeah, we'll say that.
Does anyone have anything to say? A tip?
I would just add to everything that already has been said. Maybe also like know why you're there. Like I guess that maybe maybe if the workshop didn't come at that time in my life, maybe I wouldn't have needed it as bad as I need it now. So for me, for instance, as Lilith, I will have to know when it will still be my place to be there, because maybe at one point it's not going to be my place anymore. And to know that.
Why do you say that?
Because it's not just a dance. It's not just something you perform. It's also something that comes. I feel like it was built by people who were marginalized, who had nowhere else to go to be themselves. So if you already have everything and you still come there with all your privileges, like, what are you saying to the people?
Okay, all right. Okay.
That's what I
I
see beautiful
Yeah.
in ballroom. I know that's not what everybody thinks, but
And for me, I would say ballroom is there for you. Ballroom is going nowhere. So when you feel ready, come to ballroom. If you don't feel ready yet, safe yet in who you are, wait. Ballroom is gonna wait for you. Come when you're ready. Come see and feel, but yeah, come when you're ready to be in ballroom. And ballroom is gonna help you to be ready with yourself.
Do y'all really believe that ballroom will always be there? Because if we look at it, the reason why I'm asking this question, I don't think that Crystal LaBeija would even think that ballroom would be in Brussels. I don't even think she knew Brussels. Now ballroom is in Brussels, but ballroom is also in Russia. Ballroom is also in Poland. Ballroom is also in Kazakhstan, you know? We are suffering in Europe from a colonization of ballroom where most of the people that are in front are white cis men, even though gay, but still white cis men. Do you think that this will be the demise of ballroom? That's a demonic question.
Ballroom as we know it, maybe not. But femme queens, black women are always gonna find something for themselves. Even if white butch queens come, cis girl comes, we as black trans women, we always find a way to express ourselves, and that nobody can take away.
Amen.
So yeah.
Amen.
We're gonna see.
Preach. Over. All right. Where do y'all see yourselves? Let's say for the ones I didn't really talk about my journey or whatever. I've been in a ballroom 2014, January, the first voice of Holland, the first voice of Belgium, the first ever to win grand prize for the category in the US. Let's talk about it. A short resume. A short resume. Why not? You know, very tiny. I personally never thought. I mean, I didn't even really. I was just in ballroom, but I didn't really think about whatever. I wasn't that deep as all y'all philosophers are. But where do y'all see yourself in 5 years in the ballroom? Will you still be walking the same category? Do you see yourself having kids? Do you see yourself promoting balls? Do you see yourself teaching? Where do you see yourself?
Yeah, it's a good question. I see myself teaching, but teaching mostly educating kids, not directly teaching the movement or the techniques, but build a relationship with the next generations. So I want to educate them, and then the movement, the voguing or other techniques will come. Um, then I hope I could continue helping the legacy of the Ninja's house. Let's see where it goes. Um, and then if I can maybe become a good legend or anything like that, that would be also
Legendary!
nice.
Legend!
Yeah. Yeah, but I want, and that's in my mind right now. Now that I'm growing up, even like more and more, and I would like to to promote balls, but mostly I want to be more active as a someone who will help the community from outside and not specifically. Promoting balls, but like mostly like giving visibility, but to the right people, like to the right people, so that people understand what it is, and that it's not just superficial, or but that is deep, and that there is something behind, and that everyone should learn about it. So that would be my main goal, I think.
Do y'all hear us outside? All right, cool.
Pour moi, dans 5 ans, en tout cas, j'espère essayer de. Enfin, j'ai envie en fait de pouvoir aider les personnes queer qui sont en Côte d'Ivoire. C'est un peu un de mes rêves. Et il n'y a pas qu'en Côte d'Ivoire, il y a aussi ici à Bruxelles, surtout, il y a beaucoup de personnes black qui se sont senties comme moi quand j'étais jeune et qui se sont senties perdues. Pour moi, je me sentais vraiment comme un enfant perdu et j'ai envie de pouvoir être une personne qui pourrait aider ces enfants dits perdus. Surtout en Afrique, c'est très compliqué avec l'homosexualité. Et pour moi, c'est vraiment quelque chose que je veux faire, c'est vraiment aider la communauté LGBT à pouvoir avoir plus de visibilité, surtout en Côte d'Ivoire pour moi. Parce que je pense que c'est le moment et que les gens sont réveillés et je pense qu'avec ce que j'ai appris en étant un Africain vivant en Europe, avec toutes ces ouvertures d'esprit que j'ai pu voir et participer aussi, auxquelles j'ai pu participer, je pense que je pourrais amener des choses là-bas. Je pourrais vraiment amener beaucoup sur place. Et du coup, c'est pas vraiment que vis-à-vis de la ballroom, mais comme je fais partie de la ballroom, j'espère pouvoir le faire avec des frères et des sœurs de la ballroom.
For me, I think it's going to be like kind of the same as Jaya. It's going to be more like promoting balls here in Brussels, but also maybe starting the scene in my country, in Luxembourg, and helping the people there, but also my other country, in Guinea-Conakry, and starting the scene over there, and doing like the Africa scene. Yes, because it's Europe, it's cute, but hey, there are other people also elsewhere. So
Africa by Africans, thank you.
yes, and always help the femme queen out, the trans girls, because even if everything is cute in the ballroom, there's still some cattiness, like when it comes like between the femme queens, and help each other out and be more kind to each other and promote that. That would be really nice. Yeah.
Dope. Cool. In 5 years.
That's a really hard question for me because I never project myself. Like, I have really trauma into projecting myself in the future. Like, I don't. So, like, for now, the only thing I can say is that, I will just lend my hand and my back to the visions of the ones I believe in, which are the ones that always have been there, which are, again, the femme queens, again, the dark skin, women, and I will just lend my voice to that because, there's nothing else I can do for now. So,
Well, for me, it's easy because I cannot see myself in the future like that, period. And I just think like I'm living the present. I'm living the present because I'm still learning about the culture and about how to respect Black culture. For me, it's really important. So I can see in the future maybe what I'm doing now, which is trying to create a community where we can support each other, where we can support Black trans women and people of color. That's the thing, but I don't see myself promoting or being somebody because I cannot, as she say, I cannot project myself in that way. So yeah, it's that.
All right. Well, this was cute, sweet, and tidy. 30 minutes already over. We're about to move on to a set. Maybe we should, listen, Leaving and Living Dakota, you should invite us more often. You know, have a talk. Shout out to all the girls outside. Shout out to all the girls inside. We're doing this with Mr. Rona, still fabulous, still over. This is the Brussels Ballroom community, and I'm super proud to be a part of it, and I'm super proud to extend my hand into building it. I pray that we live long and prosperous and successful, and that we may shine, shine, shine bright like a motherfucking diamond. Give yourself a motherfucking round of applause. We are moving on to a set by the one, the only Arakanza, representative for the first house of the Dutch ballroom scene, the pioneering house of Vineyard. Arakanza is coming down to motherfucking turn it out with beats, and more beats with, of course, your girl Z on the mic, giving you heat. Now let's party, let's sashay, and let's get down and dirty. Woo!